Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd She Do That? And today we're going to make this wonderful cap and gown card. It's great for graduations, it's the season of right now. Change out the colors for your school colors and you've got a wonderful graduation card. Now this card was shared with me by my friend Kelly Atchison, and it's quite easy, so let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need is a piece of basic black cardstock. This measures 4 inches by 5¼ inches. And I've already put it through the Big Shot. This is the stripes embossing folder. Alright, so the next thing that you're going to need is the Perfect Pennant Die. This is for your die cut machine. And what I did is I just took like a half a sheet of Whisper White paper, and all I need out of it is this piece and this piece. Okay, then I went back in with a scrap piece of paper for basic black, and I cut this piece right here. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm starting to layer these triangles from the Perfect Pennants all together, and so they just every other color, so it's white and then on the black and then onto the white, and this is essentially kind of forming the collar area of our graduation gown. Now I like to do this, build this and then add it to this striped layer, this striped embossed layer that we did earlier. And I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to add the brads right here. They'll come out from here and they won't be on the inside of your card. So I'm going to put them through all the layers. I'm going to do that here. And certainly you can use a template to just line this up, but we're going to put 3 down this area. So I'm actually going to start from the bottom here because I can see that I'm getting it kind of straight and centered. And I'll put another one here and another one here. There's all 3 of them in, and now I'm going to add it to the base of my card, and this is a piece of Whisper White. It was cut at 4¼ inches by 11 inches long. Just fold it in half and we'll add it to the card. Now I'm kind of liberal with my adhesive when I'm using my texture folders, so I'm just going to add a little extra. Make sure that's going to stay down really nice on the base of our card. So essentially this is our gown. Our gown is finished, so we're going to work on the cap next. Alright, so for the cap I'm using a 1 3/8 punch. This is a square punch and I did that on the white, and for the black I used a 1 1/4 inch punch. I've already heated them together, and I take my paper piercer and poke a hole in the middle, but I want to get this hole pretty wide for 2 reasons. One is the brad that I'm using has a little bit larger, wider legs, and then also I'm going to insert the end of my tassel in here. So I do have a separate video on how to make the tassel. This was made with baker's twine, and now I'm just going to feed it through this hole that I created here. There we go. And then you just kind of want to determine what the length of it is in terms of how much you want it to hang off. That looks good. I'm going to put my brad in at this point. Okay. And I'm going to kind of wrap it around a little bit so this back part of it stays where I want it. I'm going to add a couple dimensionals, and one of them I'm going to put right on top of that twine. And this is the point where you can take your scissors and then cut off the excess from your tassel. So there we go. And you can slide this around any position that you want it in. And we're going to attach it to our card. It's going to sit. And it's going to sit about right here. Alright, so for the greeting, what I'm going to use is the petal cone die, And I love the banner on this thing. I actually cut extras, so I just have them laying around. I can use them for lots of different cards. So all we need is the banner. I cut this in Whisper White, and I've already stamped it here with congratulations. This is from Delightful Dozen, kind of my new favorite greeting set. And I've added it with a couple dimensionals, and you're going to see that you have excess here, and I'm just going to snip it off at the edge. And there you go. That's really it. Isn't that cute and easy? And any graduate would love to receive this card, so I hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to stop by my blog at DOstampingWithDawn.com.